And welcome back to your girl's favorite sports and lifestyle podcast, episode 28. It doesn't fucking matter. You'll find it in the description. I am the Dusty Dynamo, Downtown Dunzo, a.k.a. Lawrence November, a.k.a. Malcolm Z. And with me, as always, the cap in the hat that will never take it back.
Fuck me. Starts off like that. Well, it's your favorite light skin, of course, Trake, your favorite average bogey golfer. And, of course, we got the South Bay Savant, the man, the myth, the legend. Look at in the best beard lineup you'll ever see.
Stop it.
The best.
Stop
it's
it.
The best.
All right, we'll get started with some quick hitters like always. Which song has the greatest beat of all time?
Jeez.
Ooh, I was actually just talking to the homie about this. It's got to be Gin and Juice is up there.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe, I would like to say probably next episode.
Next episode is definitely up there.
Yeah, I think, next episode is probably up there.
Greatest beat, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
You thinking about this?
Huh?
While you're thinking about this, I got one.
Yeah, please.
I'm with Zoe, actually. That, Still Dre, I think, is still the
Yeah, it's
greatest
definitely
beat.
a Dr. Dre beat.
The Dr. Dre beat has to be up there for sure.
Yeah, definitely nothing Nas has ever rapped over. That's for goddamn sure.
I'd probably have to go. I can't name like a specific song because I'm terrible like that. But I'd probably go something like Juicy J related.
Okay. I was about to say Travis is a Lex Luger disciple. So
Or Future. Something Future or Juicy J.
like a trap beat.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the March Madness beat should also be up there.
Oh,
for
Definitely.
Jesus, yeah. See, something like that.
I've heard that instrumental by itself, and I'm like, God, like even without the words, like that, doo doo doo, dress it up with me. Like when he comes in, like, bro, that shit's wild.
Yeah, that's
like,
great.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mask Off, throw the one out there. All right.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, not a fan.
Really?
The flute fucking sucks. I'm sorry. Like,
Or like
I
Travis
the
Star,
song.
or like Travis Scott Stargazing. I like that one.
Oh, that's a great one.
I like that beat. I just thought about it. Yeah, because not a lot of words to it.
Ashton Martin music. That one has a good one too. Yeah,
You can go on forever.
really good.
The first time you had sex, were you more nervous to take your clothes off or her clothes off?
Oh,
Probably mine. I was in a garage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure she.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I was that nervous
Really?
for the clothes situation.
Okay.
Because I definitely seen her naked a couple times already.
Oh.
But and I definitely know it wasn't my clothes because I was told later. You just show up and get naked. I was
Respect.
Like, yeah, so in my head I was just like, oh, I'm clearly wasn't nervous. So yeah, I don't think Now like once naked, nerves.
I remember my heart was beating out of my chest when
Really?
the first time, yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
What about you, you know?
Of course. Yeah. I was nervous as fuck.
You were young, though. You're
That
in
was
8th
pretty
grade.
Yeah, like summer going into into high school. Yeah.
Wild. Travis. All right, what's the worst piece of advice you've give someone before?
The worst. Piece
Yeah,
of
the
advice?
worst advice you've given someone.
Damn.
Yeah, I have to think about this one.
Excuse me. I feel like if I
Worst?
gave you bad advice, we don't talk no more.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about to say I usually try to be pretty genuine and tell people not to make the mistakes I do. So I'd say I usually tell people the right thing to do.
All right, what's the worst advice somebody's given you?
I give Josh bad advice pretty often. I give Josh advice as if Josh's life doesn't work for Josh. Like I give Josh regular advice. Like me and Josh have a theory of like if you've never been punched in the face, you move a certain way. Not saying Josh hasn't gotten punched in the face.
I haven't.
But I give him I explain things like I explain possibilities to him and he's like, that will never happen. And it will happen to like the guy right next to Josh and it won't happen to Josh. And then he's like, it doesn't apply to me. And I'm like, go fuck yourself.
I don't know. I've given people pretty bad advice, I think.
So what would you say is like bad advice?
Josh's female advice is top notch, either top 5 best, or he has you shooting at the wrong basket off a free throw.
I give females great advice. I'm going to throw the one out there.
No. Giving niggas some horrible advice for females.
Okay.
Josh
I need to hear an
comes
example.
from like the school of, bro, just ask her out. Like he's always had this, but there's a difference of like going to like, hey, put the battery in your homie's bag. And then there's like, when I turn around and I'm looking at him and he's just way too excited about what the outcome's going to be. I'm like, this is probably
That is bad. Yeah,
advice.
I've seen that. I've seen that happen with Josh before.
Like, don't turn my pursuit of a female into a field trip for the rest of you niggas. Like that shit's wild.
I respect that. I had a friend that cheated on his girl, and I was like, he's like, dude, what do I do? And I was like, shit happens. That's not advice.
I
though.
was definitely there when you said this.
I remember this.
Bro, hey, but you know what though? Sometimes bad advice is the best comfort. Like, is it a lie if we both know you're lying to me?
Technically, yes, but I mean,
Depends how you look at it.
Because like if it's my truth, but I know you're lying, but we both know, isn't that just now our truth?
It's your guys' truth.
Open-
It's still
open your
about
third eye,
a
my
lie.
brother. Open
The
your
third
third
eye is
eye.
open, but it doesn't justify. That's the problem.
I think it justifies. I don't think it makes. Yeah, I think that's actually the justified part.
All right, next question. How many minutes should sex last?
Ooh, 14.
That's
If you got 14 in you, that's pretty.
that's an all-time like question right there, like discussion.
I think 15 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes. I like that. For me
Does
to
that
consider
include foreplay?
No.
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say for me to be like I satisfied with the work that I put in, I'd be like, yeah, it has to last anywhere from about I'd say 11 to 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know what? You got your money's worth. Good job.
Has to be about as long as nutrition break. That's-
Good one.
That's wild.
All right, next question.
The state of California is going to be pissed.
If your girl farts in her sleep, do you tell her when she wakes up?
Yeah.
No.
God, I can't.
I think it depends. Also, like, was I blown away by said fart? Was I impressed by said fart?
No, it was
Does she
just-
need
impressed.
does she need to change said diet?
No, it was
Does
just
she fart on me also?
I'd be impressed by a fart if she pulls the Coach Mac where she gives out like a wet one and it doesn't smell. Like, I'd be like that's impressive. Like,
no.
that's
She's in her
crazy.
sleep and she's just like. That was it.
Oh, that's yeah,
The next morning I'm gonna be like, you fucking nasty.
If
fuck.
if she has a wet one, if she rolls over, I'm like, you gotta wipe your ass before you come to. I heard what you did. I was like, we went to Chili's last night.
Oh man,
The baby backs are back.
I hate it because I kind of have a story, bro. But I ain't trying to put nobody on blast. But I almost died the other day.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Tiny but deadly.
That shit was crazy. that shit could have been. That would have been a war crime. I promise you.
A war crime is crazy.
I thought I got poisoned.
Oh.
All right. Do you judge somebody off of their drink?
Yeah, we're gonna go into this later.
Yeah, that's gonna be a subject. Topic of discussion.
Yeah, but I have a good story. You gotta be careful about how you judge people off drinks because some people are certain ways, and then they also have switches. People are layered, you know.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was out
Ogres?
with some coworkers. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was some
I can't hear the
coworkers.
word layers.
I made
Sorry.
I made a joke about a said individual drinking Baileys at the bar. Thought that was fucking wild. He ended up being
Sounds
gay.
like a veteran.
Yeah, no, he ended up being gay, which was fine. You know, I don't know if that's the path, but it justified it in my head. I was also thinking like, but then I was like, damn, that's crazy. Because then I was just like, nah, you shouldn't drink Baileys at the bar. Also saw this individual later almost throw hands with somebody. So I was like, oh, okay, there's a balance here.
So he's crazy.
Like, you ain't like no bitch, but you do be drinking Baileys at the bar. So it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? You can't judge people. You know what I mean?
No, I
But
feel
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I mean, but we do. 110%.
Yeah,
we
100%.
do.
100%.
Do you judge?
Slightly, I mean, but at the same time, I'm always a curious fellow. So, you know, if I see a guy with like, you know, a pink panty dropper, you know, I'm just like, is he onto something? Like, you know, do I know something? Does he know something I don't? You know, I don't know.
One of the bars I frequent definitely had like 4 or 5 motorcycle guys come in a couple weeks ago, and they bought everyone there a cinnamon toast crunch shot, and I was really thrown off because I was like, smallest one was like 6'2", like 245, 250. Like, these are giant individuals, and they were just out there giggling, having a good ass fucking time.
And I like mojitos and
CTC
stuff.
shots?
What?
CTC shots for everyone?
Bro,
I guess that
I
sounds
guess.
fire. But I like mojitos
Did
too.
you just try to make a thing right
He
now?
did.
No, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is CTC.
Who says that?
I've seen people.
Alabama people say that.
I've seen people abbreviate that for the.
That sounds
Like my mom calls it CTC.
That sounds like an Aryan Nation prison gang.
CTC?
Yes.
I can see that as well.
Colored torture click. Whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Have you ever put on makeup?
Does fingernail polish count?
No.
No.
I've had like females put on the eyelash thing for me, but like
Did you rock it? Like,
I during nutrition break, yeah, I did.
yeah.
I did.
I don't think I've ever had makeup. I got
That's
a
about
niece,
it.
so I'm pretty sure it's coming. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to tell her no. So I'm assuming it's on the horizon the second she figures
It's
it
coming.
out. Yeah, it's coming. The beard will probably negate some of it, which I'm pretty hyped about. But
More men wear makeup than you probably think.
well, yeah, because I mean,
100%,
niggas are on
100%.
TV, but technically like
No, I'm saying just regular people.
blemish remover. What am
They know
I?
how to use it good than them. I don't. But
Yeah.
I had a friend try to hide a hickey from me with makeup before.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
I would
wrong
say-
with that.
I feel
yeah.
like that's the opening.
Yeah.
One of my people there are telling me that their dad has like a skin thing, and I've known them for my whole life, and I never knew like he covers it up. Like, and
I
I
can
was
see
like,
that.
but I had no fucking clue. I've known this person for at least 15 years, and I was like, oh. And I guess it's makeup. Like, it's makeup technically, I guess, but like it blew my mind. Like when they told me that, I was like, oh, it's interesting.
I respect people that try to make it work.
I mean,
you know?
it's fine. I mean, it's up to you. You either rock it and you like exude confidence. You don't. You do whatever. You know, it's your body. Do as you please. You know what I mean?
When was your style at an all-time low?
Dude, like probably 4 years ago.
Yeah, what were you rocking?
I just started to dress decently well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were you rocking,
decently.
cargo shorts?
No, not 4 years ago. It was just bad. I was probably the brokest I've ever been. And style doesn't have to do with finance, technically. You can find a deal anywhere. But I just, the amount of fucks given were just...
Well, you got to tell me what you were wearing. What were you got going
Bro,
on?
I once wore... This is so funny. And I love this article of clothing, but it's so bad. I once wore like an orange All-American Jerry Rice jersey to PB. And it's like a hockey basketball. It's a bad look, bro. It's a bad look, bro. It's a bad look. Like my worst offense is probably that I don't let hats die. Like once I find a favorite hat, I'll just rock it till it's fucking the wheels fall off. But yeah, like in the last 3 or 4 years, I've gotten a little bit more self-esteem back. So it's gone up. But yeah, like 4 years ago, like 23-year-olds though was just like, I'm gonna try to get pussy regardless of what these sweats look like.
Yeah, like I feel like I never really had a style because I was always just like, I'm an athlete, so I can wear sweats and shorts and a t-shirt wherever I want and still look okay. So it's like, fuck it.
Can I reveal group chat information?
Go. Oh yeah, and I was about to just go into that. I was just about to go into that anyways. Just how he said with the hats, like. I've been rocking. I get shirts. I rock the same fucking shirts that I've had since fucking high school. Like I'm known in my group chat, you know, and with the homies that it's like, yeah, Travis is gonna wear one of the 5 shirts that he owns. Like, you know, like it's just like if you see any picture of me, most likely you're gonna see you can like look back and see me in that shirt.
And
like,
Travis is also horrible at this one. He'll buy shit that don't fit him. Like
Yeah.
I've gotten more shirts from Travis in the last 2 years. And we're not even close to the same size. Then the amount of shirts that I think Travis actually owns himself. And then Travis, I just gave this nigga a sweater or a jacket. He just tried to steal my fucking jersey I left here off the And the worst part is he would wear it once and then never wear it again. He'd go right back.
And
to
I'd
his
say
rotation.
like when you see me out, like it's not like I look bad. Like I think I look good. I don't have like the best style or like taste, but it's like he's matching. He looks presentable. And at that point, it's just like okay, but you're just gonna see me look presentable like that about every single time you see me go out. So don't be surprised if you see me in the same
t-shirt.
shirt.
Travis's jeans t-shirt
and a nice
bracelet, mid-top shoes.
I feel like you guys both put a lot of stock into your shoes more than your t-shirts.
I haven't bought shoes in like almost a year.
2
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, I haven't bought shoes.
I went on a really bad rant, and then after that, I just kind of stopped.
Yeah,
There's a lot of money, man.
Oh, it
buying
is.
shoes all the time.
Yeah,
about
like,
$2,000 worth of shoes. Probably.
Yeah, I was going to say during the pandemic, I probably dropped $1,700. I've bought $300 worth of Air Forces in the last year and a half.
Damn.
Yeah, but I mean that's really only 4 pair of Air Forces because you got to have all your you got to have your regular Air Forces, you got to have your fucked up Air Forces, got to have your beach Air Forces. I keep trying to explain this to people. And with that being said, we're gonna go into our next segment. I'm gonna label this a new edition of "You Can't Be Trusted." You can't be trusted. And I preference this with like half of this is hate, half of this is like self-awareness.
Thumbs up.
You can be trusted if you tell us you're taking a break from social media.
Why?
Okay, here's the thing.
I'm interested to
You're
hear
either
this.
busy enough that it's distracting,
Okay.
or it's affecting your self-esteem.
Okay.
Either of those don't need to be told. Just handle your fucking business. Because if you're that busy, you'll just probably not be on social media. It's not a break. It's like, I just don't have time for this. If it's affecting your mental health or your self-esteem and you've had to separate yourself, 1, I respect that. Kudos to you. That's self-awareness. 2, it's like breakup sex, bro. It's like, it sounds good. Never had breakup sex necessarily, but from what I understand from my boys who like, oh, we're gonna get this last nut out, it never is the last nut. You're back on in like 2 weeks. Or she did, like, like anytime like, oh, she came over for closure. No, that's not true. You can lock your phone. That's closure, bro. Like, it's over. And I'm not saying you can't take a break from it. My thing is just like, why do you, if it's that prevalent or that much of an issue,
Why are we announcing this?
Why are you announcing this?
I agree.
And I get it if it's like, you're like, hey, I need to take a step back from social media. Taking a step back and then announcing a break are 2 different things. Or if you post something like, this shit ain't real life, and then you kind of goes. The problem is now we refuse to actually check up on our people. So ironically, I feel like this, the people who are like, I need a break from social media, announce it to let their friends know they're not on social media anymore. And they're like, if you need to reach me, have my number. The problem is we have virtual friends and real life friends, but the issue is both of them don't even really check up on you. They just look at your Instagram story to see if you're doing good. You could be like, because we're all guilty of it. Like, oh, have you heard from so-and-so? I said, nah, but his story's lit. It looks like he's doing, but like, you haven't talked to that nigga in 6 years. You know what I mean? I mean, they're not saying it's not all love and stuff, but it's like, if you check on your friends enough, maybe they wouldn't even be in this situation on the social media. And then also you shouldn't just hold like to the Travis effect. That shit's not real, and it shouldn't affect you as much as it does. I get it. Like there's three different tiers of people who are on it. There's our parents who don't really get it and they're on it. There's us who think like we remember when social media was a real joke. Like this shit was funny. Like I would never need to take a break from social media because it's never really been real to me. Like we've had personas. Like Clico the Freako was a whole different nigga.
That was great.
You know what I mean?
I like that era.
Good
Yeah,
times,
the Clico the Freako, a lot of those tweets had to get deleted. You know what I mean?
Best time in my life.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Zoe the Fonz was a whole different era. You know what I mean?
The Fonz.
Yeah, you know, but like a lot of that was because my regular friends were cool. Like I could be wild on the internet because my friends doing regular life. I was straight for the most part. You know what I mean? I feel like this, if people actually learn to communicate better face to face, the relevance or the weight that social media carries wouldn't even affect.
Won't be as heavy.
Yeah, because it's like it's just exposure. It's like. Sometimes I get it because, like, I saw something recently, kind of back to the killing the bunny thing. You seeing it? Like, there's certain things you see on social media that will just fuck up your day, and I can understand having to take a break from that. Like, bro, this is wild. But you could always just unfollow people. Oh, but back to my idea. Excuse me. The third criteria. Because I said our parents, then us, and this younger generation where that's all they know. They've never been outside. Because unfortunately, like Instagram and Twitter is the new outside, bro. That's where you hear rumors. That's where you hear everything, and it's fucking wild. I get it, but they only know that. Like cyberbullying, I'll say this, doesn't make sense to me. Or it doesn't make sense to me. I'm not saying it isn't real or it's not logical or like the emotional aspect of it. It just, when you talk to me online, it's different because I've seen what happens when like I've talked shit to a nigga and then he finds out in real life and now we have to have this conversation. I've been on one of those like every time you see a nigga, you almost fight him and that shit's draining. I don't hold no weight to somebody who's typing some shit, bro. Like, you type some shit and then I see you and you don't say nothing. It's not like you dap me up, but you just don't say nothing. You got a whole lot of time to do a whole lot of bullshit. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, I feel you on that one. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, because I come like I ain't no gangster, I ain't no, but like you've seen it when like I don't fuck with somebody, I don't fuck with that nigga on Monday, Tuesday. When I see him on Saturday, he gonna very much know that it's not a fuck. Like I don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? You saw me almost jump out the fucking window on a nigga walking downtown a couple weeks ago.
Yes, I did. I was there. For that.
like, and he was just walking by. I just like
people have confidence, obviously, behind if it's not face to face. It's just something that I feel like everyone kind of unfortunately.
The problem is social media, and this is like on a tangent now. Social media has ruined the term on site. It's not really on site anymore. On site has changed from SIGHT to SITE.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
Yeah, because you're just an internet gangster. Like a lot of these fools got a lot to say online, and they don't want to defend themselves, and they feel like they don't owe people explanations and shit, which is fine. But like you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. I'm a type of nigga that's a stupid prize. Like, you know what I mean? And it just blows my mind like how much weight people have. And like we said, it's personas online for our generation. But some of these kids really want to be this guy that they are online. But the problem is also, then they run to online when regular life happens. Like, you talk crazy to me, I beat your ass, the video goes up. Now you change the narrative to like, oh, Zoe's this mean, like, malicious person. It's like, no, Clayton, you've been talking crazy. And now you have a real life situation. Like, you can't hide behind your keyboard forever, bro. And I think the pandemic's gonna make it worse. Like now they're gonna go harder on this internet gangster shit, or we might just see people been inside for a year, so like now they might be wilding outside. We'll see, but it ain't like it used to be.
I feel like cyberbullying is so prevalent because people don't have anywhere to go. Like some people's online life is their actual life, and their life is like non-existent. Yeah. So they can't go anywhere. Mm-hmm. I know what you're saying, like just turn off your phone or like block them or whatever, but they can't do that because that's their actual life.
And that's wild. Like,
that's just the way it is nowadays.
Bro, get some self-esteem, go outside, talk to people face to face.
People just don't do that. And
it's just wild because like I grew up in the era, like it was crazy to me to have an issue with someone that you only know from online. Like having Twitter beef with someone like I don't think I can really beef with. I can be offended, but I can't beef with someone that I only see online. Like I'm quick to block or mute somebody. Like a lot of you who follow me, you're fucking muted, bro. Some of y'all are fucking trash. Like I just found out what the restricted button was on Instagram. Psh,
what's the restricted button?
You just like they can't see your stories and shit. Because I will say this, I am passive aggressive online. Like at this point, because I know who I am. And I'll say some disrespectful shit. I've deleted about 1,000 tweets in the last year.
That's crazy.
And I've told niggas shit like no one would care if you die, and I meant that shit when I said it. It wasn't the right thing, and I don't mean that towards that person. Now,
wow, you're worse than Donald Duck, dude.
Bro.
Donald Duck?
Bro, I had no humility. Like, I was just like, you talk crazy to me, like, you're not gonna win to talk crazy off worse to me. Like,
I don't know who would.
Yeah, I've been quoted telling niggas I will turn your stomach to the Staples Center. Like, you got me fucked up.
That's facts.
Like, you know what I mean? That. Like,
I just want to argue with you in general. I don't know why people do that.
Argue with me, but it's but there's like a line. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you at one point, and then also we argue in real life. I'll at least respect that. I'm not gonna respect someone who just like
online,
like,
Twitter fingers,
yeah, bro. Like, come on,
I can't even get my thoughts off. I can barely get them off saying them out loud. Do you think I can do it by typing with my fingers? Hell no, I can't do that shit. You got me more than 3 sentences, I'm fucked. I'm like, let's just do this in person.
Parking lot, 3
exactly.
All right, and this week's top 5, we're gonna go into candy, and as Josh will say, I believe I have a superior palate to the rest of my co-hosts because let's be honest, it's fucking true. I'm gonna start this list from 5 all the way up to 1.
Let's hear it.
Josh only eats Prego sauce, straight off the can.
You like the sweetest.
Out of Italian, as an Italian, that's the most disrespectful thing you've ever said to me in my entire life.
I know.
I'm just gonna act like that didn't happen. Just go with your list.
All right, whatever you say, ragu. All right, so as I was saying, number 5.
He said.
Number 5, we're gonna go with an eliminated classic, the Wonder Ball from Disney. If you had 12:40 a.m. Disney radio, you've heard this fucking commercial 3,000 goddamn times in your whole life. The Wonder Ball was an immaculate, hollowed out piece of chocolate with probably some sweet tarts and a sticker that you accidentally bit into.
Yeah,
it was it was beautiful. Number 4, soft or hard? Pause.
Yes,
Jolly Ranchers. Big Jolly Ranchers guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surprise list.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Big Jolly Ranchers guy. When I was little, big Jolly Ranchers guy. Number 3. This is a hard one for me. I'm gonna pull a Travis. I'm stuck between 2. Okay. One isn't around anymore. One is one of my favorites. Sour Starburst. People forget the Sour Starburst were fucking crack.
They did have Sour Starburst, huh?
And the mystery white Airhead specifically.
Oh, okay, specific. Yes, Cash Money.
Yes, the white Airhead.
Yes.
Fire, stupid fire.
Yeah, I got you on that one.
Number 2, Sour Straws.
Yeah, you are a big fan of those.
Sour Straws.
You've always been a big fan.
Yeah, no question.
Josh,
those are good. Those are good.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nah, I've seen him do it before.
Yeah, if it tastes like an all-day sweaty forearm, I'm here for it.
Jesus Christ.
Sour Straws, because you know what? You can get them as an edible too. Fire. You know,
which flavor if I can? Because they come in like the 3.
Strawberry for sure.
Yeah, I'm about to say the red ones.
And the number 1.
Number 1.
Some would argue my metabolism stopped working when I stopped eating these for lunch every day. I can say this. I had a Twix every day of middle school.
100%.
Every fucking day of middle school, 100%. I had a Twix. And they were fire. I regret nothing. It was great.
We talking about mini Twix or the full-on Twix?
The full Twix.
In middle school, they were the mini Twix because they were like, you know, by the little. They were like 75 cents. You get the right, you know.
Yeah.
To be honest, I can't remember the last time I had a full Twix.
Full candy bars aren't really a thing, right? People aren't just eating.
Are you talking about full or like king size?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about full. Like people, I don't see people holding like a full-on Snickers.
That's very often. Like that. That's big.
Like people, I don't see it very often.
I get 2 Snickers if I don't get Snickers.
Like I just don't see people eating the full-on candy bars that often.
Well, Josh, you guys are going to retirement homes to hang out.
That's what it is. That's the issue.
And Trav, for you?
All right. Let's see here. My 5. All right. So number 5, I do have what we were just talking about. Snickers. Absolutely love Snickers. You know, sometimes I'm feeling down. You know, gotta pick me up. You know, I don't feel like myself. So you know,
Travis is so hard trying to get this commercial right now.
But yeah, I really do fuck with Snickers, and I will go back to the Twix thing in middle school, and it was specifically 7th grade because they took candy away 8th grade.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I seriously used to eat a Snickers and a Twix like every day for lunch. Like that's what I did. It was a great time.
Oh, and a slushie from the ASB.
Exactly.
Talk dirty to me.
Talk dirty. You're terrible. All right, and then number 4. I got made fun of this, but fuck it. I think people will feel me on this, but the Rips, bro. The classic, just the classic red and green. That shit's gas, bro.
No one's going to feel you on this because the only people who eat they don't have teeth. They can't feel anything.
The kindergartners that watch this are going to love you, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Travis ready to gum you down.
Still like Rips. I'm telling you. Rips are cash. I'm with the Rip action. And then number 3, I'm addicted to these, unfortunately. Like, I can go through like 100, 120 in a day. Like, my mom will go to Costco and get the big ass bucket, and I'll just be there watching, Rick and Morty or watching Harry Potter again, and just handfuls by the handful. Peanut M&Ms.
Gas,
bro. Dog, holy fuck! And I've gotten so and I've gotten so accustomed because you know how when you eat a lot of them, like your mouth starts to get a little from the peanut butter. Like when you have a nice glass of just ice cold water to go along with that, my God, it's such a supreme combo.
That's how I know you're wild because you like chocolate and water,
dude. I've grown accustomed to it.
That's disgusting.
I used to be a milk guy. I used to be a milk
guy.
Bro,
I feel like the water just dilutes the chocolate, and you're left like when you barely taste something sugary, and now your mouth's like kind of sweating.
It makes you fiend for more, and that's why I just keep getting more. I'm telling you, I'm an animal with it, an animal. And then number 2, so I had this one's kind of hard because this one might be number 1 but I'm going with the other one for just sheer respect. The Reeses sticks. Y'all ever had the Reeses sticks, bro? Those things are just like a Kit Kat on crack, dog. Because it's like with the waffle and the peanut butter and the chocolate still. Oh my God, it's
Reeses sticks. I don't think I know.
Dude, it's so good. Go to 7-Eleven, 2 for $4. I put my mom on it too, and like my mom's like, I can never just eat one. Like it's really bad. Like yeah, it's
They're
really
that
good. And then number 1, because it's just like it, Kit Kat. Something about Kit Kats, dude, like with the waffle and the chocolate and whatever that nougat shit they got in there, whatever the fuck it is. Wow, it's just good stuff. It's just
$500 question. What is nougat?
I don't fucking
know.
No
idea.
Does anyone know?
I don't know.
Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay.
That's why I asked.
I can't spell it either, so fuck,
But I love it.
Exactly. What about you, Josh?
Solid list. All right, number 5. Start with Hershey's Kisses.
Wow,
Hershey's Kisses they're just delightful.
I like the striped ones, like the white with the chocolate. Those are hard.
They're all good.
Zebra action.
I think Hershey's Kisses are good because you could eat so many at a time, but
it's like a good piece of chocolate too. It's not like overly chocolate.
Yeah,
exactly.
Only issue I have is just that because of how fat I am and the way I eat chocolate, the fact that I can't just like grab and
you have to peel them off.
Yeah, the fact that I have to peel, I'm like, what I'll do is I'll get 10 and peel them all. Oh my
God! Are you calling Hershey's Kisses the shrimp of the
little key
of the chocolate?
100%.
Yes.
They even got the tail.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that third eye.
Yeah, Hershey's Kisses are amazing.
Yeah,
got you. Reese's peanut butter cups are just, I mean, come on. The combination of chocolate with peanut butter.
Beautiful.
And that little, pop it in.
I love getting the outside. I'm an outside guy, so I try to make sure when I eat it that I get an outside, like a portion of the outside every single time.
Wait, so you bite, spin, bite, spin?
Kind of spin it like
Shout
that.
to Casillas.
Yeah, low key. And go just far enough too, so you're not just left with the middle when you're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, I respect it. Reese's peanut butter cups are amazing. M&M's, I'm with you. It doesn't matter if peanut butter or not peanut butter. I can just eat a million at a time. Yeah. I love when I go to people's houses and they have the bowl of M&M's and then I just take it to myself.
Exactly.
What were you saying? And just eat the whole thing. But M&M's are so good because you eat so many at a time. And then here's my dark horse number 2, Ferrero Rochers.
Oh, those are fire. You stay with those.
Yeah, Ferrero Rochers.
What are those?
It's like the little crispy wafer they dip in the chocolate. It's got the elegant commercial. It's like Ferrero Rocher.
It has the gold wrapping.
Yeah. It's got like the aluminum on the bottom, but it's got the aluminum going up like the Reese's cup, like the little tiny Reese's ones. You know what I'm talking about with the outside.
I need a picture. I need to see a picture.
They're literally always in the bowl in his house. Literally.
Ferrero Rochers, I could eat 100 at a time.
That's a top tier. That's a
top tier candy right there, Ferrero Rochers. Okay. And then number 1 is Kit Kat. Kit Kats are so goddamn good.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Kit Kat was, my parents will tell you, my favorite candy when I was like 10. And I just hate them now. Like, I don't know what happened.
What do you hate Kit Kat?
Yeah,
I do. They were like, there's 2 things that like when I was little that changed, and I don't know what changed. I literally used to only ask for 2 things at the grocery store: Apple Jacks and Kit Kats. And Wonder Balls.
Apple Jacks fire.
But like, literally, I got older, and like literally, I hit like maybe 10, 11. I despise both of them now. Like, I don't like Apple Jacks at all. I think they're gross, and I think Kit Kats are fucking disgusting now. Like, and I don't know what changed. Like, literally, but I used to love them. Like, that was the saddest thing I've ever heard. It was my favorite candy, like by far.
That's very sad.
But I got a hot take. I'm gonna just say this: M&Ms are the Frito-Lays of fucking chocolate. That shit's dog awful. Regular M&Ms are trash, bro. The peanuts are good. Even the one with the pretzels are all right. But regular M&Ms fucking suck, dude.
I don't know about this, bro. I
Bro.
don't know about this. I can't agree with this.
Don't ask what I think about Reese's Cups. But regular M&Ms are
So you're pretty much saying that his whole list is trash.
No, yours too.
What? But these are three things that you say you don't like: Kit Kat, Reese's, and M&M.
Well,
that's insane.
The Kit Kat's a little different for me because I know I did like them at one point. You know what I mean? Like, even though I don't like them now, I usually like hold my tongue on it just because I'm like, at one point you love this, and I don't know what switch. But like I can say, I've never liked M&Ms. M&Ms are fucking trash to me. Like, they're fucking gross. They're always melted. It's fucking trash, bro. It's the Frito-Lays of the variety candy pack.
So you're saying that Whoppers are better than M&Ms?
I didn't say that.
But you like Whoppers.
Okay.
But and you don't like M&Ms.
Yeah, I guess Whoppers are better than M&Ms, I guess.
Fuck me.
He said that on camera. He really said that on camera.
Josh.
Hey, Josh, all I gotta say too though is I think I might have something might come out of this beautiful. The fact that Reese's Cups are number 4 and Kit Kats are number 1. Try the Reese's Sticks. It's gonna change your fucking life.
I want to try that and the sourdough jack. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm telling you.
Can we do a food review?
Oh yeah, we can do the food review.
Okay.
All right, so into our next segment. Please go ahead. Okay.
Okay.
So as we did our top 5s of fast food items that we enjoy the most, we had Josh over here on his top 5 was the Carl's Jr. What was it? The avocado,
the guacamole avocado
bacon burger,
Angus burger.
Yeah, Angus burger. So the other day after the show, we were like, we're all hungry. Let's go give it a swirl. Let's go give it a try. And you want to give your first review, or do you want me to?
Sorry, I was looking at an email from work.
It's all right, good. Email's good stuff.
It wasn't bad. It was good. It just. I can name it wouldn't be in my top 15. I'm gonna be honest,
That's
but
fine.
It was edible. It wasn't nearly.
It's a good start.
It was or I'll say this: good burger, horrible build. It's like it's like me doing a cone drill. Like the feet are moving, but it looks wild. Like
that's hilarious. It's a good analogy there.
Okay,
but yeah, I'm kind of wizzo on that one. It was good. Definitely not one of Carl's Jr.'s best burgers, in my opinion, or just like fast food burgers. But hey, it got the job done. I felt the flavors that they were trying to get there.
Yeah.
But
the gourmet version of that burger is fire. Like wherever that is, like
yeah.
The fast food one wasn't it.
Yeah.
But oh god,
that's a good one, huh?
That hurt my soul.
But yeah,
we're gonna start doing actual food reviews. We're gonna start taking shit from our list and maybe get the GoPro out and just critique each other's list because we gotta start holding people accountable. Because I'm on Josh to eat a whole mouthful of M&Ms and try to explain to me why he thinks that shit's good. Because that shit's
I can do it right now.
Yeah,
shit tastes like cardboard and like the M&M shell is one of the lowest.
I feel like we should try another one soon, or maybe from the people. Like what fast food item do you want us to try out or something?
I'd be down.
That'd be lit.
All right, and then going into, we're going to make this an open discussion. This was brought to our attention from a friend of the show, Kiwi. As a bartender, she let us know that there should be a list of top 5 drinks that men shouldn't try or shouldn't order. She did not give us it, so we're just going to fill in the blank. My number 5, and this isn't technically a list, but I just have I think this isn't technically one drink, but it's a code of conduct.
Okay.
Niggas should not be drinking anything blended unless their shoes are off or shirts are off. Pause. Pina coladas should not be ordered after 4:30 in the afternoon unless you're on a beach. You have an all-inclusive wristband and you have a button-up shirt that's not buttoned whatsoever.
I feel that to an extent. Only reason why I kind of possibly don't is because if you ever been to BJ's, they have some quality blended drinks there.
BJ's doesn't even have a patio, so you were doing this in a dark ambiance.
They got a patio.
Were you on the patio?
Yes, I was.
Well, I don't believe that.
I promise you, I was by the fire. I'm on the fire and the outside. They got the TVs there at the BJ's.
What about margaritas? Are men allowed to order margaritas?
I fucking fuck with margaritas heavy.
They just can't be blended. It goes back to the blended thing.
Yeah. Oh, we did. Me and Gomez did that at Red Lobster. So. Fuck, what does that say? I don't know, but I don't mind that one. For me, I'm more like those beginning drinks. Like if you get a cranberry vodka, I hate when men go to PB and get cranberry vodkas. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Are you on your period?
Exactly. What is this? A screwdriver?
I'm a big
what the fuck are you doing?
I fuck with whiskey. I fuck with Maker's Mark and cranberry. That's just fire. But
see, it's not cranberry vodka. I'll give you that one.
You know what's one bothers me? The cranberry soda, guys.
Cranberry soda.
I'm sorry, vodka soda, guys.
I order vodka soda every time.
Yeah, and you know what it is?
You bother him.
It fucking bother me. First of all, you know why I don't like
Are you a recovering alcoholic or what?
Yeah, no, there's alcohol in it. You know what it is? The cranberry vodka, guys, there's just a type of there's a different type of snob that comes with the cranberry vodka guy. Because this is my problem. I feel like the cranberry vodka guy either thinks that he's a super weight, like I'm trying to watch my calories guy, which is fine. You know what I mean? Do your thing. Not judging that. But there's the way you carry yourself in doing that. Like, don't have the tightest shirt on at the bar and do that. Like, it's a little, And then also, it's the kid, and no offense, because you're one of these guys, you fall in this category. They buy the cheapest fucking alcohol possible. Like, you are a New Amsterdam disciple.
Yeah, you're a connoisseur.
Yeah. The problem with the cranberry vodka guy is it's never like it's Grey Goose.
No,
it's Gilby's. It's something that freezes in the freezer.
I'd rather have Kirkland.
Oh, no, the Kirkland vodka is rough. That's the only one that's rough.
Tito's is fire.
Tito's is stupid fire. I don't like vodka, but Tito's, that's the one if I got to do one.
I can kind of feel you, not to go back on this one, but I can kind of feel you now on the blended one.
Yeah. Not saying you can't do it. There's just a time and a place.
I think there's a time and a place, but I think one of those times, if you're in a party atmosphere, I'm with you on the no blended. If you're on a date though, and somewhere else, or maybe like a party of 4 or something like that, yeah, I think you can go blend.
You're on a double date with your girl and her homegirl.
I'm not getting a blended drink. But,
her man orders a blended drink.
If it's fire, if he says it's good, I might have to dabble.
You're at Lazy Dog. Never seen.
I want to get a blend. I want to get a blended.
Yeah, drink. Your lady friend, her friend. Call this nigga Edwin. Edwin sits down, orders.
Call this nigga Edwin.
Edwin sits down, orders pina colada. Because you know what? All right. Also, orders pina colada. What do you think?
Yeah, he either just was on vacation or that's just his drink of choice. But if I'm going to like Lazy Dog and with Edwin and 2 significant others, I'm most likely just starting off with a beer. Like I said, I feel like my week drink of choice is the mojitos. I'm a big mojito guy. I
don't think there's anything wrong with that. I do believe that should be a when the sun's out drink also, because I think drinking anything with mint in the dark is wild.
It is. It's refreshing,
but that's wild to me.
Yeah.
Also, I have this one. Any drinks that you drink, anything that we stole alcohol for in high school. If you're still drinking UV vodka, New Ams, no offense, Josh, but all offense.
And
100%, and this one I don't blame too much. I blame rap culture for lying to us. But if you're drinking Nuvo or Bacardi still, like you can at least upgrade it to like X-rated.
What about Malibu?
Malibu's a mixer.
Yeah, it's true.
Like I definitely, it has a time and place.
Like we like the party we went to like 2 weeks ago, the wedding shower. I definitely got like a splash of Makers, a little Malibu, and got horchata. That shit was fire.
That sounds gas.
It was stupid.
That
gas.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, it was fire. But like there's like
something here.
You can add Malibu to things. Yeah. But it shouldn't just be kind of like the Bailey's incident.
What about Hypnotic then? Like if you're drinking Hypnotic like that, because for me, if you're not mixing Hypnotic with Hennessy and making the Incredible Hulk, I don't know what we're doing here.
I'll be honest, that shit's hella overrated to me.
It's a certain mixture. I found out when we first went to Vegas, I was pouring way too much Hennessy. Found the mixture, it's actually pretty good. It's
the problem is Hypnotic has so much sugar, and Hennessy is great, and it fucks up your stomach. You're asking for a hangover on the toilet.
I only when we went to Vegas that one time, I only drank Incredible Hulk the whole weekend. It was great.
Damn,
it was a good time.
Anytime that a man has to ask for it, I worked at a restaurant, so follow me here. Anytime a man has to ask for something and you ask for it to not be in the glass that it's regulated for. Like if you ask me for a Cosmo and a snifter, which is like where you put cognacs and shit in, you don't deserve the Cosmo, bro. You don't deserve the snifter. If you're not man enough to drink that fucking hot pink electric drink, fucking you don't deserve it, bro. Hold down your suspectness.
Let me throw some drinks at you. You tell me if they're yay or nay. Okay. Margarita. Yay. I need the
Blended
thumb.
is on the fence.
I need the thumb.
Blended is on the fence, but I'm with it.
Okay. Mojito.
I'm with either or.
This is an acceptable answer too, by the way. Strawberry daiquiri.
I don't even know what it is. I kind of know what it is, but I'm going to go here.
All right. Sex on the beach.
That's actually on my list. That's a big no. That was a big no.
Manhattan.
No, because it tastes like shit. It's it's a man drink.
It's a man drink,
yeah,
so
but it tastes
I'm
like
gonna
shit.
say yes.
All right, sangria.
I have Chula's culture in me.
I will say this. Shouts out to Carlos Rossi. A lot of mistake sex, a lot of vagina that I probably shouldn't have been able to obtain has been on Carlos Rossi nights. Shouts to my guy.
All right, mimosas.
Only morning, but yeah, it's good.
Oh, let me hit PSA. Ladies. Because this happened to me. I was just retelling the story from when I went to Vegas the first time we went. If you are just drinking regular mimosas with your homegirls and you're drinking them in a house setting, just buy cheap champagne. I woke up in Vegas one time to a young lady in my room. One of my roommates that I was sharing a room with let her in. She had the audacity to grab 2 bottles of Moet and walk back to her room thinking that she was going to pour mimosas. Don't get me wrong, $45 for alcohol, not that big of a deal. We do that for Jameson, all types of shit, but it lasts longer.
Yeah, 100%.
You're not going to throw your $3 Minute Maid juice on my fucking Clico, bitch. It's just not going to happen. You don't get that fucking Andre or a White Clef. You can get regular Shouldnt, $12. But you're not spending...
What about Cooks? Trash?
That's just trash. Barefoot? Trash. Andre's trash too, but it's just got so much you can just get over it. Okay. But like, yeah, if you're going to go cheap, go White Clef or White Cliff, whatever the fuck it is. Okay. But just stay away from the... Ladies, don't make that mistake. Because here's the thing. The reason why I say is it's not like vodkas and all these other ones. You're going to get the same drunk. You don't do this.
That bubbly drunk is a little weird.
It is. Because you get excited and you get sleepy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like falling asleep with a boner. It's a wild experience.
That's why when they all come back, it's like, let me get that dick. Where's it at? And the guy's like, oh, shit.
You just got back from church taking a nap. Exactly. A man of the Lord.
All right, I got a few more for you guys.
I'm here.
All right, whiskey sour.
Oh, yeah. Big, yeah.
Cosmopolitan.
Don't know what it is, so I'm going here.
All right, Mai Tai.
I hate those.
I think you can still do
Too
it.
much orange juice for me.
I feel like you can do it. I don't judge you.
And hold on. Hold on. Blue Hawaiian.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't think I've ever had a drink that.
Is that an AMF?
No, I was going to say.
You know what? I kind of question that. Maybe I'll go on that. You know, when I was like 21 to 23, I feel like an AMF was acceptable. Like, yeah, I'm in here trying to get fucked up in the club. But if you're 25 plus, if you're 25 plus ordering AMFs, I feel like you're still living in the past. That's what I feel like. That's what that drink tells me. I'm just like, give it up, man.
It's like a guy going bald and won't shave his head.
No, you know what the AMF tells me? There's a difference between going out and being like, oh, I'm trying to get some, and going out and be like, I'll fuck anything.
Oh, God.
AMF tells me you'll fuck anything. Because it's like you're literally saying bye-bye to all morals, regulations. Like, it's called an adios, motherfucker. Yeah. The motherfucker is your morals, your inhibitions. You know, you like, yeah. Okay, I got one. And also, I don't know if this is like a girly drink, but if I had to choose like a girly drink, I fuck with lemon drop martinis if I have to pick one. Well, they're pretty hard.
I fuck with martinis.
I don't like regular martinis, only fruit ones. Like, I'm probably, if that's soft, I'll live with that one. I've had a cucumber martini. I fuck with that. Had a watermelon martini. I hate watermelon. It was all right. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, if I had to pick like a suspect drink that I'm pretty fond of, I'll fuck with a lemon drop.
What about a Long Island iced tea?
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
I don't know if that's
trying to get sauce. He's trying to say goodbye.
Yeah, like if you do it Long Island, like
you had a long week.
Long Island, I like it because it's a perfect. I don't know if I want beer or alcohol, but also I don't know which alcohol I want because there's fucking 4 in here.
Yeah. So I was just reminded of something that, cause since we're talking about like goodbyes, like saying goodbye and stuff like that, I created this drink out of just like bullshittery at American Junkie, trying to get fucked up, and my college roommate or one of my college friends maybe realized what I used to call this back in Durango, and I called it Thought Juice, and it was fucking Hennessy and Red Bull. And I would drink that on a regular basis in Durango, and I called it whenever I was just trying to get super sauce. I called it Thought Juice.
It's like creating like the black culture and the white culture, putting it together.
Boom.
Right
I'm gonna let
actually
you know.
Pretty good. It's not that bad,
bro.
It's not that bad. I had an American Junkie. I feel like it's one of those drinks.
Thought Juice is not an accurate description for that.
I think it's pretty.
That
good.
shit should be called Misdemeanor 1.
That's
because
black hockey player.
Yeah.
I liked it though.
Yeah, like Miracle, a John Singleton. Like, because here's my thing. Hennessy, nothing gets you more active than Hennessy.
Yes.
It's very active.
Red Bull, nothing gets you more active than Red Bull. That doesn't
Different spectrums of active.
Yeah, like I'll fight you
mixture.
and then I can fuck all night. You know what I mean?
It's a great
But
mixture.
somewhere in between there is fighting niggas with your shirt off in the middle of the street outside of Flex.
I think I'm gonna drink that next weekend. I think that
We document it.
I'm not gonna be there.
All right, we'll end it on this. Where do you guys stand on seltzers?
Okay.
Really?
If I'm already drinking, they're fine because they can maintain a drunk. If I get drunk off seltzers, usually one, I feel sticky. Like don't let it be outside. Like when we golf, I hate drinking seltzers when we golf because it's just outside.
it's a beer type of
A little bloated.
Yeah, a little bloated, and the carbonation fucks up my stomach. Like if you I like Trulies because they're not as carbonated. White Claws, I feel like you pop that and you can hear that sounds for generations. Like it's broke the sound barrier. My children are gonna know when a White Claw gets open. They're gonna hear it like, oh, Grandpa, that was 30 years ago. Huh? Like, bro, that shit's ridiculous. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the flavor is not bad. I did have the Cactus Jack ones, whatever. 3 out of 4 are fucking god awful.
Really?
The lime one is one of the worst things I've ever tasted.
Lime seltzers in general, I think you're trash.
Yeah.
Trulies or White Claws?
I know you're a lover of the seltzer
blackberry
game.
or black cherry.
Trulies or White Claws?
That's no, you like your seltzers.
You don't like seltzers at
No,
all?
No.
Like you don't want to drink a White Claw?
Remember this fool threw up and he won't do it anymore.
No.
How long ago was that?
I don't know, 4 months.
I think you should try
That's
it.
crazy because you fart and she still eats your ass and you ain't going.
What the fuck? Why are you just saying dumb shit? Shut the fuck up. I can't stand when you say stupid blasphemous shit like that because he's like, that happened? Like, just
With that being said, it's your boy Lawrence Thursday,
I'm done.
aka Dunzo, aka the Tio who's known to tiptoe around your hoes like I got turf toe. And with me as always, your favorite accessory to animal cruelty.
Well, that wasn't me, but that
I
was
said
her.
accessory.
Oh, okay, thank you. But and apparently my ass gets eaten, and yeah, which is not true. But yeah.
Are you an ass in the air or legs up type of guy?
I'd rather be up in the air. I think.
You getting tooted for it? You're wild.